Okay.
All right, Shalom. We want to start off giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and others of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the sincere brothers across the world. All right, that's our teaching His word and all truth. All right, on this the brother Yahweh.
Brother Korwabad. Shamal.
All right, from GMS Houston. All right, and through the Spirit, we was able to link up and get together, man, in hopes doing an edifying lesson, man, and pretty much, the topic is basically going in on how, we don't need gimmicks, you know what I'm saying, to teach the gospel, man. All right, you got a lot of men amongst Israel that's all about doing gimmicks, trying to gather as many members as they can. All right, to be seen as, mega camps,
Right.
Doing all these different antics and tactics, to appease the people so they can, come in. But hey, man, the Lord is not all about that, man. All right, for one, this is only meant for a certain group of people. All right, the Lord is not dealing with huge numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, our job is to teach the gospel, man. All right, whether people hear or forbear, okay? Not to be out for 50 lucre's sake, trying to come up, off of people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, and verse 1. It says, "Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of this honesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully." So these are the things that it said, renounce the hidden things of dishonesty. So that's part of the old man. So like to renounce something, like basically like to put away or like put off. So when you come into this truth, like that type of mentality, you got to put that shit away, because thinking that you gotta like add to the word of the Most High to use gimmicks, that's you basically saying what the Most High set up is not enough.
Right.
See, because the men of the Lord, like they already basically set the way, like make like the examples for us, right? The apostles, Yahweh ultimately, right? So why try to reinvent the wheel? That means you in it for something else other than waking up the elect.
As Brother Yahweh even said, I came not to do my own will, but the will of Him that sent me. Your own will, like some of these camps, they'll say, well, we do rap so we can, give that, let other people come in, let the 2/3 come in, because they might like the rap, but we're speaking about the truth. Well, look, this is the true new song. This the real song. But that's just going into example of, gimmicks, doing extra to, be seen or gathering more disciples, because ultimately it's the money. More people equals more money.
Because really rap is really a part of this world. So you don't want to mix that with the truth anyway. Because like that's because you listen to rap today, these people got demons on them. And even though you saying, you rapping about the truth, right, you still gonna be trying to come up in this world. You still gonna be into their music, right? Because believe it or not, you have a lot of people waking up that they're Israelites, but you have a lot of people that are on like the wrong doctrine. So you're gonna be profiting off of that music that you're making.
Right.
But it says, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully. And that's deceit. Somebody, yeah, we gonna rap this to bring the 2/3 in. Bro, fuck the 2/3. We ain't worried about them.
Right.
The Most High not worried about them. Cause they death already set in stone. It's like you trying to reverse it.
Right.
Cause the elect ain't gonna need no gimmicks. Yahweh Shah said that my sheep are gonna hear my voice.
That's right.
And then it said that in Romans 10 that faith coming by hearing. So faith ain't gonna come by, oh yeah, let me say a few rap lines or whatever. Let us have a cookout. That ain't how faith gonna come.
You can marry, you get a wife. If you come into the, you get a wife.
Think about somebody that ain't never had no woman. Like, they can't get no woman. Oh, hey, that's a good deal.
You gonna think, oh, my first woman, she a righteous woman.
Yeah.
The daughter of Sarah. You know?
And it says, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience and the sight of the Most High. So everything is about the truth. We got to be honest. We got to be upright, right? We can't be deceitful. See? And it says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. So if they can't understand it, then the Most High set it up for them not to understand it. And it's like you trying to break that look, because Isaiah 6 speaks about basically like the little spiritual block on their minds. Right. And it's like you trying to break that by doing worldly shit and tricks and this and that, right? It ain't even about that.
Yeah, you know, let's go ahead and get to scripture real quick. This is 1 Thessalonians 2 and 4. All right, it says, but as we were allowed of the Most High to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but of the Most High which tried our hearts. All right, so our intentions, you know what I'm saying, is to, you know, teach this word in purity, man, you know, not to be as pleasing men or to go out our way to appease other people so they can, you know, come join us, right? You know, or trim, like you was talking earlier, you know, trimming our ways to see favor amongst the people, man. All right, that's going off, man. You know, the Lord is not dealing with that, you know. So I'll finish this out. Verse 5, it says, for neither at any time use we flattering words, you know, right, as ye know, nor a cloak of covetousness, Yahweh is witness, you know.
You got it. Real quick, this is 1 Corinthians 2 and 1. It says, and I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom declaring unto you, the testimony of the Most High. That's Apostle Paul speaking to the church of Corinth. And he telling them, look, when y'all first met me, when y'all first heard me speak, I came strictly with the word of the Most High. I ain't come to y'all sounding like, you know, polite or, you know, with the nice garment, you know, looking the part, you know, with the, you know, a lot of camps got their own clothing lines now. I ain't come to you with that. He said, for I determined not to know anything among you save Yahushua, Mashiach, and him crucified. That's ultimately what it's about. Right. Yahushua, because when he says about him, then it's about the whole world at the end of the day. Right? And it says, and I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom. You know, you didn't come having to put on a show, gimmicks. You know, you open up your videos, you got the highlight clips of each man speaking, or the title got to be Deacon ASAP burning down Times Square.
With all of, you know what I'm saying,
graphics.
Elaborate. Yeah.
Like Apostle Kawabi going to with Nate.
He split the seed. Yeah. He split the seed. They got a video of Nate. IUIC got a video of Bishop Nathaniel. I'm gonna call him by, you know, his name, Bishop Nathaniel. You know, because, you know, he is, you know, but Bishop Nathaniel, that he was walking through the sea, and I guess he, like you said, you sit in Moses' seat. Yahushua said that y'all sit in Moses' seat. He came through splitting the sea, and all IUIC walked through.
Yeah, and it's like, what's the point of that though? Like, what message are you trying to show? Right. Like why did you need to even do that? You still got something?
Got a little bit more. And it says, in my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of the Most High. It ain't about who's teaching, it's about what's being taught. That's also what it is. Like you had that female put a picture on Instagram with IUIC. She had, I forget his name, as the father, and then Bishop Kanai as the son, and Nate as the Holy Spirit, man. You look, that's like the same thing saying Apollo taught me.
Right.
Paul taught you. Shit, you got it. That's a spirit.
It's 1 Corinthians 3 and 6. No, 5 or 4. It says, for while one said, I am of Paul, and another, I am Apollo, are ye not carnal? Right, because you being carnal, you looking at the outside man, or who is it that's teaching you instead of like paying attention to what's being said.
Right.
And it says that who then is Paul and who is Apollo, but ministers by whom you believe, even as the Lord gave to every man. So a minister means a servant. So we all servants of the Most High, and the Most High gave every man a different portion of the word. But this was a gift. This ain't nothing that we didn't labor for, or like a study for, or went to school for. The Most High had given it to us.
That's right.
And it says, "I have planted, Apollo watered, but the Most High gave the increase." You see, so the Most High gonna give the increase when people hear the word. Right. You don't need no gimmicks to try to get an increase.
Ooh, calm.
Right. The Most High is gonna make that seed grow out of that individual, right? If he's a part of the elect, or he, she, you know, because you got the elect, you gonna have men, women, children, but all they gotta do is hear the word, and that's it.
That's cool.
You got something
I got
else?
a real quick one.
Nah.
Just a real quick one. It says, that's a great point though. Right? First Thessalonians 2:13. For this cause also thank we the Most High without ceasing, because when you received the word of the Most High, which ye heard of us, which ye heard of men, you received it not as the word of men, but as it is in truth the word of the Most High, which effectually worketh also in you that believe. You got to believe that the Most High literally got a regular man like you here on the earth. You might be older than him, you might be younger than him, but he got the true words of the Heavenly Father, and he's speaking them, man. You know, and you don't need nothing else but that. Y'all got it.
John the Baptist. John the Baptist looked rough.
Yeah.
That's why Yahweh said, "What went ye out for to see?" You see somebody dressed in soft raiment, and but he was, hey, he was rough, and he didn't look the part as of today, how what people would glorify.
Right.
But hey, what Yahweh say, among a woman born of a woman, right, a none risen greater than John the Baptist.
Yep.
You see, so hey, that's an example. Why not follow that? I had a precept though. It's speaking about when Yahweh he did that miracle. He fed the multitude with the loaves of bread. John 6. Hey, I started at 15. When Yahweh therefore perceived that they would come and take him by force to make him a king, he departed again into a mountain himself alone. So they wanted to. They started glorifying him to make him a king. See, but it wasn't time for that, so he got out the way. So that show you that the Lord was humble. See, you got men today in these different camps. They would have took that opportunity.
Straight up.
Right.
Hey, well, look, you can see, if I can add,
Come.
you can see it by the way they're giving themselves self-proclaimed names. Yahweh could have easily self-proclaimed the king of Israel. You know, he didn't even want to say it to Pilate here like shit thou says.
Right.
You know? You see, but you have men, they high chief, you know,
Right.
They up there. Men literally saying they third in command under Yahweh side. Bro, come on, man.
Hey, Yahweh hey, when Yahweh was what it is, Caiaphas and them, he kept like, shit, I'm the high priest. I'm high priest because he really is a high priest.
Before he priest even was.
Right. He could have said all that. He could have started claiming all of these titles, this and that. But he said, what he said? He said he came lowly on the ass. You about to say something?
No, if I say he even hinted at it, it was like, shit, Abraham rejoiced to see my day. Look how they at.
Right.
You know? You got it, bro.
Yeah. John 6:24 says, when the people therefore saw that Yahweh was not there, neither his disciples, they also took shipping and came to Capernaum seeking for Yahweh. And when they had found him on the other side of the sea, they said unto him, Rabbi, when camest thou hither? Yahweh answered them and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me not because you saw the miracles, but because ye did eat of the loaves and were filled. So he cut their ass. He's like, shit, hey master, shit, when you get over here? When you came here? He didn't even answer the question. He's like, shit, you ain't looking for me for the word. You looking for me because of the miracle I just did for the bread to be filled.
Right.
You trying to eat again.
Right.
Man, going on, bro.
You want the gimmicks.
Right. If the gimmicks was why didn't Yahweh say, you know what, even though, you know, you here for the bread, come on in. I need the numbers.
Right.
Everybody, come on, y'all need the numbers. Come on, it don't even matter. He ain't do that. Because you gotta sincerely believe in what was done. They didn't even, bro, the Yahweh he performed the miracle, and instead of them paying attention to the miracle that happened, they paid attention to the food on themselves, like what they got to eat, this and that. Like this man just performed the miracle. He gotta be the Messiah. The stuff he doing.
They're looking for a second plate.
They weren't even worried about that. Hey, cause the shit probably, that probably tastes good as hell.
Good. It probably has seasoning on it, you know.
Come on, man. For them to travel like that,
Yeah.
for some bread. Come on, I'm pretty sure you could have went anywhere for some bread.
But that's why Apostle Paul said, when you eat of this lamb, you got to eat of it worthily. You know, straight up. And like Yahweh Shai told them, the wicked scribes and Pharisees, fruits that's meat for repentance. Everybody ain't meat. Going back to the elect. Everybody. This word ain't for everybody. You know, it's for the ones who was chosen. You got it, Doc.
This Acts 8 and 9. It says, but there was a certain man called Simon, which before time in the same city used sorcery and bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out that himself was some great one. So you had this dude doing all this sorcery and shit, like to get people to basically praise him. See, doing all these tricks and shit, right? But let's go down. It says, to whom they all gave heed from the least to the greatest, saying, this man is the great power of God.
Uh-oh.
Right? But he was doing this shit deceitfully. It said, and to him they had regard because of long time he had bewitched them with sorceries, right? Gimmicks and shit. But when they believed Philip preaching the things concerning the kingdom of the Most High and the name of Yahweh Shai, they were baptized, both men and women. Then Simon himself believed also. You see, so even though that he had this little shit going on, he had people from the least to the greatest saying, okay, look, hey, this got to be the man of the Most High. He doing all this sorcery, but Philip came with just the word and converted. Well, the Most High used him, right? Because it's the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, right? Converted everybody with just preaching the word. Y'all got it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's you know, the point, man. You know, this is what it's gonna prove. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? When you look at it, it's like, you know, Jake's so worried about trying to, you know, get all these people in, or, you know, only going to certain aspects of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the Lord told us to consume the whole scroll, man. You know what I mean? And if it's meant for, you know what I'm saying, for Jake to receive it, then hey, that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't supposed to be trying to go our way to take away from the word, add to the word, or, you know what I'm saying? Just teach the gospel, man.
Yep.
You know?
I got well, not a quick one, but shit, but it's chime in, you know? If y'all want to touch on something. But it's Ezekiel 37, going into those bones being wakened up. It was only one thing that was mentioned that needed for these bones to come back to life, these dead bodies. And that's all was needed. And it says real quick, Ezekiel 37, and I get straight to the point. Verse 7, so I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there came I'm going to start up. At verse 4, again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and we understand the bones are the Israelites, man. Now, like it said in Proverbs 21, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Us being in captivity and not knowing who we are as a people. So it says, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and I will bring flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, and that's the main thing, prophecy, like Apostle Paul said, you can have, you know, different gifts. Well, he said charity, but he said, roughly paraphrasing, one of the main gifts is prophecy, man. It said the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, right? And you got a lot of camps who really don't go into prophecy as far as the chariots like that. You know, the coming of Yahweh Shai, World War III, the MOB. They don't really touch on it. They don't touch on those type of things. They just stick to the basics, which we're going to get. Even with the word going out, yeah, you're going to have Israelites who get the basics. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. But you don't have the full truth to save your life. You know, and that's what a lot of these camps gathering. You know, those who just know they Israel. You know?
Yeah, because when they be doing the gimmicks and shit, they mainly be into the gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
When you got all these different avenues and ways that you try to get people to the truth, they stay on that. And if you remove that, you'll lose them.
Right. It's true. It says, so I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there came a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. And a lot of these camps, they'll tell you you're an Israelite. Go through the curses, the history that you need to know as far as the fleshly things. That's why I said skin, bone, sinews, the fleshly things, but the things of the spirit. That's just like the scribes and Pharisees. They understood the law, the Israelites, the fleshly things, but they couldn't receive Yahushua, man. That's the full truth. You know? That's the full truth. You know, I'm going to continue. It says, you got something out? It says, then he said unto me, prophesy unto the wind. In other words, now, of course, like the Apostle Ramla mentioned, what's the wind ultimately? That's the Holy Spirit, man. As we prophesy, as it's saying, Baruch, the word gonna gather us from north, south, east to west. But look, we don't have to, and the whole point is we don't have to put on a show. All we got to do is go out and prophesy, and this word gonna reach the elect, man. The brother said earlier, his sheep gonna hear his voice. The Lord even blessed us with the YouTube. Let's be real. We gonna do a lesson from the comfort of our house. Jeremiah and them had to go out. Now, of course, we go out, but constantly. We could do live shows right now. We're at the park doing live shows. Whoever watching it, y'all seeing it.
Hey, Paul was traveling.
Yeah, we don't gotta take ships and do all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Nate and them, they just said, and like Yahushua said, y'all compare seeing land to get a proselyte more wicked than yourself. You know? But it says, then, and this is I'm Salaki, boy. It says, then he said unto me, prophesy to the wind, prophesy, son of man, say to the wind, thus said Yahweh, power will come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain that they may live. This is the way to let our people live. Just speak the truth. Apostle Paul said, I have not shunned to declare unto you the whole gospel. You know? Salaki, y'all got it.
Yeah, and one thing too, Jake always say all the time, I agree with what y'all say or whatever, but you really don't truly believe, but you know what I'm saying, they'll say that, but the way y'all bring out the word, y'all just doing it too rough, or you know what I'm saying, it's not, for lack of a better word, sugar-coated, you know what I'm saying, and shit, but it's not about how we, you know what I'm saying, speak, but what's being said. You know what I'm saying? We coming under the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Bro.
You know?
It's like, bro, the Most High, and he said in Ezekiel, bro, I send you to a stiff-necked and rebellious people. How we supposed to come at you? Like you're not going to listen. Now, when he spoke of Yahweh, try to say, okay, he spoke with authority. So it's like, we got to tell you, like, it ain't a nice way to tell you, okay, stop doing this or you're going to die. That's gonna sound harsh regardless. Or the Most High gonna put Esau into slavery, right? He gonna kill the 2/3. Like, what nice way is it? Like, what way is it to say? Like, why would you want something to be even sugar-coated to you anyway? It's like it says Isaiah 30. They just want to hear smooth words. They want to be lied to, like a female. They want you to tell them good things, but ultimately that shit is gonna get you put to death. Cause the things that we say might come out harsh, but it's to save your life. It's like for me, bro, when I came in, like watching the GMS when I was watching the camp, bro, hey, I was like, oh my goodness. I couldn't even take it. Like, I'm like, bro, I had to pause the video and like take a break, come back and start watching. I'm like, shit, bro, they going in. But it's gonna feel like that. It's for your betterment though. It's like you got a father, he whoop your ass. He ain't doing it. Right, just to please himself or just to fuck with you. You fucking up, and he don't want to see you go down the wrong path, right? So even though the ass whooping is harsh, right? What you getting out of that though?
That's right, bro.
I got the precept for Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30 and 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that would not hear the law of the Lord. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things.
What's part of those smooth things? Gimmicks. Right. So they know that Israel, but what they like, they know that Israel and to rap and the singing, dancing, goddamn rock challenge, They know that. So that's why they push that vibration out there to get their congregation larger. That's more money. You see, more women to get to the men, more marriages.
Right.
They whole organization just grows, and it makes it to appear on the outside. Okay, these people doing something. See, they rapping about the Most High. See, they marrying righteous women.
Mm-hmm.
They doing all. They got the beautiful garments. Oh yeah, they gotta be righteous. And it ain't even that. It's just like what Yahweh Shah, he says about the wicked scribes and Pharisees. Like, bro, like, yeah, you look good on the outside, but shit, on the inside, shit, it's full of dead man bones.
Right.
I had a precept. Sirach 39:24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So the elect, these words are going to be plain to them. Matthew 13, Yahweh Shah said, it is given unto you. It is given unto you.
Amen.
Right, to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven. So if it is given to the elect to understand these things, then nothing else is needed.
That's right.
Woo. Nothing else is needed.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
right.
straight
That's
up.
Right.
And then in that same verse, does it say the rest were blinded? Oh, that's another. Unto them it is not given.
Shit, I get it
Unto
for
them
y'all.
it is
I
not
get it for
given.
y'all.
Right, and that show you as well that it's not meant for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake want to go out, you know, all out their way to either try to force this upon. How we got to go to the hoods and the ghettos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or hey,
Pamphlet. Hey, boy, hey, sister,
Right.
take this with the you know, the black Jesus on there.
Yeah.
The
you
pamphlet.
might have the 12 trials on it, you know.
Right.
But hey, you know what I'm saying? You got it out.
Kind of y'all got it. This Matthew 13:9. This is Yahweh Shah, by the way. He said, who have ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Right, so it ain't gonna be given to everybody to understand, and you just gonna have to deal with that. The 2/3 are gonna die. It's written, it's in the scriptures. They gonna die. So it ain't nothing you can do to stop that. It said the Most High, the word gonna prosper wherever He send it to.
That's right.
So hey, there's nothing you can do to reverse that prophecy. See, just like the brother he had said, quoted that scripture, Romans 11:7, the election have attained it, but the rest were blinded. So there's nothing you can do to open their eyes.
Right. It says, verse 13, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand.
What verse 16 say that?
It says, verse 16, but blessed are your eyes,
Right.
for they see, and your ears, for they hear.
Right. So
Let's go.
like we was going through earlier, hey, the elect got the eyes and the ears to hear. They gonna understand it when they hear it. It's like just like all of us when we came into this thing, we didn't need to see no man dressed in gold, right? Rapping and doing all this and that.
The arm bucket, you know.
Right. It
Right.
didn't have to take like extra. Like, hey, your ears now. Come here.
Right,
Your ears
right,
like
right,
read
right,
this.
right.
No, you heard it. Damn. Like, and you, hey, the whole process, bro. You hearing it, then you got that fear. Then that's because that faith to come. You believing in the Most High. You watching the videos. You order you a Bible if you ain't already got one.
Right.
The King James version.
Right.
You go out, you listen, then eventually you cross over to the other side because of that faith.
That's
That's
it.
it.
It's the word. It says in 1 Corinthians, the top of 1 Corinthians 15, if I can snag it real quick. 1 Corinthians 15 and
Hit this real
how
quick.
you got it, that's a lot.
Romans 10:17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. So yeah, man, you know, that's hearing this word, you know what I'm saying, resonate through your spirit, you know what I'm saying, to receive it, man, if it's, you know, meant, you know.
But the word, this is the word that's able to save your souls.
That's Timothy.
15.
Was it like 2 Timothy 3 or 1 Timothy 3? It's kind of like at the end, like around 15 or something.
All right, I get this one. This is Ephesians 1 and 12. It says that we should be to the praise of his glory, who first trusted in Mashiach. Verse 13, in whom ye also trusted after that ye heard the word of truth. So that's when it started, hearing the word of truth. Once you hear this, oh, the Israelites, you know, you come into the understanding, I'm an Israelite, right? Then you hear, as you come in, you learn more, you grow. Right. The basics, you know, the Lord black, the Most High dark-skinned man, so-called black.
The curses, you know,
curses.
Linking all of it up.
Linking it up. The Spirit go bear witness. So after you hear this, oh, we do got a Savior, so on and so forth. It says, in whom ye also trusted after that ye heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation. Man, we ain't going to be under the white man forever.
Right.
You hearing these things, we going to get slaves in the kingdom?
James 1:21, that's what you mean.
As that is? Kind of the water. It says, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also after that ye believe, so it came with hearing and trusting. Then you started believing. And what the scripture said, the brother was just going through the process. I believe, therefore I speak. Mm-hmm. Then you come out and start speaking. That's that next step. You take that step, putting your hand to the plow. And then it says, what? In whom also after that ye believe, you were sealed with that Holy Spirit of promise. You doing the work now. Now the Lord gave you that tawah, that mark of exemption of judgment, that hedge, right? It says, which is the earnest of our inheritance until the redemption of our purchased possession. And this was going to keep us in this thing. Yahweh Shai said, hold fast which thou hast. He wasn't talking about a music video. He wasn't talking about all the subscribers or likes you know you can get, right? He wasn't talking about, he said, hold fast this word, man. Because look, when you really go into it, the subscribers, likes, that's things of this world. What's the thing, social media? How many followers you got? That's things of this world. It's all about the word, man. You know? And look, once you really come into it and you understand it's not for the multitude. The brothers just going through that. It's not for the multitude. This for those select few fish that need to be caught. You know? It says, that's it. But
I ain't got nothing right now. You better get that, James.
You can break it down. It's James 1 and 21. It says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls.
Right, so you got to receive the word through believing and taking action and enduring to the end. That's how you get saved. That's all you need. It's all the tools that we need, right? Is that belief and the works to go with that belief, because that our acts that we do, we're gonna show that we believe, right? But the right acts, right? Not trying to portray an image to gain people into the congregation, not trying to be world friendly.
Right.
That's what the Christian church do.
Right.
They don't go into the laws, right? Because they want everybody to come in so they can get that money. They say pay your tithes. That's part of the law, though. So they tell you they handling the word deceitfully. But hey, Jeremiah 3:15 said the Most High gonna have his true men out here feeding you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And that's it.
Right.
Not saying that having cookouts, right, is wicked. Right, well, you can do that like the apostle said. You can do that on your own time. You can link up with people. Right. Yeah, you ain't gotta.
On YouTube.
Yeah, on everything. Just rap battles and shit.
Right, even with that music and shit. Hey, it be certain brothers that listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? But we do that type of things amongst the body, man.
You'll never know.
Right, brothers may have gifts in playing instruments, all kind of things, man. But you know, that's something we may do amongst the body, man. We're not out to promote and put on this image so Jay can get the wrong idea type of thing, man.
Right.
You see, it's a time and a place for everything, man. You know, and you could trip a lot of that cause confusion because young brothers, Jake, that's inquiring to learn, but they may see certain actions brothers do. Like, for instance, Jake was out doing the rap videos and all that shit, Jacob had a mentality like, well, damn, that's what this is all about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To bring that worldly shit, you know.
Hey, let's just say the Most High did wanted rappers and singers and dancers, why didn't he get fucking Lil Wayne and them or any of these celebrities to come into the truth?
Right.
Why? Because they could have easily brought in attention and brought in a lot of people into the congregation, but the Most High ain't want it to happen like that. He said he raised up the lowly, especially in society, that people wouldn't even expect to be prophets,
Right.
to expect to be chosen, and that's how the Most High wanted. So everything to be sincere, to graft in the sincere. That was it.
Hey, that was it, you know. Hey, we'll pray and hope that this was edifying. All right. And once again, we will give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and others, a great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the sincere occupant. All right, till the next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.